Hello, friends. Today we will read the story of Emmeline Pankhurst. Emmeline was a little girl from England who loved to read stories about brave heroes who fought for others. She dreamed about who she might become. But at the time Emmeline was growing up, girls didn't have many choices. One night she heard her father say that it was too bad she wasn't a boy. She wasn't encouraged to go to university or get a job, and she could not vote like her brothers. Emmeline didn't understand why. She began to read about women's rights and begged her mother to bring her to a meeting so she could learn more. There, she heard that women in England, like in many other countries, were treated unfairly. In order to change things, they needed the right to vote. As soon as Emmeline finished school, she began working for women's rights. She fell in love with a lawyer named Richard. They got married and worked side by side to help women win the right to vote, but for years nothing changed. When Richard died, Emmeline had to work hard to support her family, but she didn't stop her battle for women's rights. Soon, her daughters joined in and convinced her to stop following the rules and take actions. Emmeline and her daughters became the leader of a group of women that people called suffragettes. They spoke out on street corners and marched in cities. They interrupted meetings and chained themselves to railings. When the government tried to stop them, they fought harder. Some suffragettes were even arrested, but more and more women joined Emmeline's group. They were braver than anyone had imagined. Emmeline traveled to the USA to speak. She vowed to keep fighting until all women were free to do the same things as men. When war broke out across Europe, lots of men went off to fight. Suffragettes took over jobs that only men had done before. They were stronger than anyone had believed. After the war, Emmeline's dream came true. Women finally started to get the right to vote. By fighting for others, she became what no one thought a little girl could be, a hero. Thank you.